What's up, traders? Stockefeller back at you. About to make a watch list right now for tomorrow. I want to do a video real fast about the right way to dip buy because this whole past 2 months, man, mostly all my buys, all my big winners have been good dip buys. And I've been getting questions about on Facebook and stuff and here and there about how to dip buy, right? And dip buying, I know you guys probably seen my older videos probably a couple years ago, 2-3 years ago, about how to dip buy here and there. But you know, the markets change and everything changes, you guys. The markets don't stay the same. So you guys got to adapt to the markets. That's one of the little secrets to the market. It's always changing. You know, the market's never the same. It always comes back the same, like as the history, but it's always back and forth. As they say, the market moves in waves, right? So right now, you guys know, I don't know if you watched my other video, but I made $11,000 on NIO yesterday, right? And today I didn't trade at all because I was like, you know, a lot of times when I have a big day, the next day I trade again. I think it's like euphoria. I'm not sure what it is exactly, but I usually lose. So every time I have a big winner now, the next day I usually don't trade or I just watch the markets. Today I was just watching the markets. I was watching NIO, watching Tesla. I missed a short on Tesla today. I was going to short it, but I just wanted to watch today. So it's okay, you guys. There's thousands of stocks in the market, but let's get to the video because let me show you the right way to dip buy. I'm going to take you guys to like how I do my analysis. Now this is NIO, right? This is a daily chart. It had earnings like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like last week, right? On earnings, this thing blew up, right? What happened really on earnings, you guys? It's not like the company had the best earnings in the world. The company had decent earnings, right? Better than expected earnings. The thing that happened on earnings here was there were a lot of shorts that thought that they were going to do bad on earnings. So earnings popped up, you guys. Guess what happened? Shorts have to cover. So the shorts covering creates buying, and then the buyers who bought our earnings, and then there's buyers who are buying in reaction to the good earnings. So all these guys up here, all these wicks, these are the guys that got like pushed out, right? These are like the guys who bought and then sold along the way, and a lot of shorts who got pushed out on the way. But you could tell there was a lot of supply right here, so shorts had control right here. The bears had control from here to here, you guys. The bulls, I mean. I'm sorry. The bulls had control from the morning, from $3 on earnings day to all the way to, at one point, to $5. The bear said, no. If you go back in history, we have resistance at $5. So the bear says, no. You know what? You're not going to take this back. Pack 5, there was too much supply right here. They took it right back down. Next, there was a fight. Red day, little green day. This up gapped on this day, bounced back down, but as you can tell, the trend is going down. It looks like a kind of pump and dump to me, right? But if I take you, let's say yesterday's chart where I bought, this is where I bought, you guys. This is where I bought right here. This is where I was buying. Like, this is where I started buying, took off a piece right here, most of it, buying more here, and then taking off the rest right here, if you guys look at my video yesterday, right? So I was like, okay, let me watch it today. Today almost did the same thing, but I seen so much sellers come in on the tape, you guys, that it wasn't really worth the trade. You know what I mean? It was really dangerous to trade. But look at even today when it touched my resistance, barely peeked out my resistance, went all the way back to my support from yesterday, and then went exactly to my target price. Look at you guys. So this could have been another $10,000, $11,000 trade if I did the same exact thing as yesterday, you guys. But I didn't want to take it. I don't want to be greedy. I just want to follow my rules, stay disciplined, and anyways, the video was like how to dip buy, right? So we're gonna show you how to dip buy. So how I look at dip buying is like right now. I'll take you off of the top down approach, right, guys? We looked at the yearly. Now we're looking to look at the 180-day 4-hour chart, right? We're gonna take like the pros do, you guys. It's like top down from the biggest chart to the smallest chart. Now you can see this thing's kind of in a hidden channel, right? This is where like the trend line, where it kind of bounced off the trend. But then right here, what do we have here, you guys? We have the 200 moving average, right? That's where I seen a lot of support. That's why I took that dip buy, right? And then we have support here, from here, where it broke out right here, and then previous resistance became new support. So you have support here, you have support here, but the thing is, I don't like about it is I can't take this trade right here because of this hidden channel, you guys, right? So let's say this thing touches here again and bounces. It might be a trade, but I'm willing to miss that out, you guys, right? So the way I want to dip buy it, I want to dip buy off this hidden channel right here. This is my spot, you guys. Let me get like a circle or something so you guys could see it better. Maybe this will work. Bam. Let's just say right there. This is my spot where I want to buy it. Why, you guys? Why? Because in this area, you guys, in this area right here. Why? Because I have a lot of support. If I go back, let me make this bigger, you guys. I have support. Look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times on the hourly chart, you guys. 8 times on the hourly chart. Then I go to a 20-day 1-hour chart. Then I have, look at all the way from back here. All the way from back here, a long time ago. Look at 1, where it was old resistance, you guys. Look at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times where it was old resistance. Broke out back here. And then came back right here. What do we always say, you guys? Old resistance becomes new support. And this is a perfect example of it. Where old resistance broke out right here, became new support. So right now, the longer trend, I see 230 as good support. And what else do I have here, you guys? What else is there? I also have the 50 moving average, you guys. So I don't want to take this trade right here because this would be a bad risk reward on the 200 moving average. I would miss this trade right here, you guys. I would rather take this trade in this area, around the 238, 240 area, and this will be my stop loss, where it'll be at least a 2-to-1, 3-to-1 risk reward, you guys. So what this trade takes, something like this, is patience, you guys. If you guys see it get to the $3 area and you want to take it so bad, it's up to you. I'm not telling you not to take it. I'm not telling you to take it, but it's your strategy. What I'm going to do, I'm going to miss this because even though it held here, only held once, you guys, and there's a lot of supply here. And I believe that they're going to break it down below the $3 area. And hopefully we get a quick bounce, not an all-day swing, you guys, or a 2-day swing. A quick bounce off the 50 MA, where there's also a hidden channel at this corner. Excuse me. If it gets right below the 238, it has to hold 220 area, you guys, or at least $2. So this area right here would be my buying area spot right here. Why? Because I have a hidden channel. Let me make this yellow, you guys, so you guys could see this hidden channel. Okay. You guys see this thing? This is a little mini hidden channel. Right, so if it bounces off this tomorrow, look, we have resistance right here, right? This could be a good short, but I'm not going to take it because the risk reward is not good enough. Only take the best, you guys. Trade the best, F the rest, you know what I'm saying? So we're not going to short it right here. We're going to be patient. So let's say it spikes and never gets there, fine. We have other stocks on our watch list. But for us to take this trade, it has to come to my sweet spot right here, hidden channel, where old support is, where old support became resistance so many times, you guys. And that's the way we take our trade. And our risk reward would be at least a 2-to-1, 3-to-1 risk reward, you guys. So let's say you take it here. Our risk is about 18 cents, and our target price would be around, half of it would be around 278, and the rest half would be around before, because we know there's going to be resistance right here, and there's going to be a couple tests right here, you guys. So you can take another third or the rest at around $3. So at least a 2.5, 3-to-1 risk reward area. And then depending on your strategy, but this is the only way. Now, when we take a dip buy off this, you guys, let's say this thing panics in the morning, right? This thing panics, it gets to 275 bounces. No, I'm not going to take it. I'm not. We're going to plan the trade the plan, right? We're going to set an alert, right? Let's cancel this so I could just redo it to show you guys, right? So I'm going to put it around. There's a lot of times I miss it. It won't even, sometimes I'll buy a penny and my alert won't go off, you guys, and I'll miss it, and it's fine. So we're going to create an alert. and we're gonna go when it's below 246, pop up. And when it comes out, it's not like I'll just jump in automatically, guys. This is where we're gonna start watching the tape. We're gonna look at level 2. We're gonna see if there's a lot of support, and we're gonna look at the volume, see if there's volume coming in. If there's volume, if there's support, if there's good size on the times and sales. If it's not slow, if it's not like, if the spread's not big, watch the spread, you guys. Always watch the spread. With a stock like this, it shouldn't be too spready. This is where I buy, you guys, and this is where I'll watch it. You take the loss, you guys. It's a good risk to reward, and this is how you dip buy, you guys, over and over and over again. I don't know if I explained it well, but hopefully it helps some people, you guys. You got to have more than 1 or 2 or 3 good supports. And then when you do, when your alert does go off, look at it, look at the times and sales. Don't just jump in it right just because your alert went off. Okay, now let me look at it. Let me make sure there's no bad news. Okay, nothing's happened. That's one thing. Look at the news, you guys. Okay, blam, bam. Okay, nothing happened. There's no bad news. This is just maybe a panic buy. Let me look. Maybe there's some warrants. Let me just look. And then as soon as you see that, like, level 2 start holding in this area, this is where I'll put a starter position and just start a position sometimes just to make sure, you guys. If I'm wrong, I won't be too wrong. We're like catching a falling knife, but we're waiting for the knife to stick a couple times before we catch it, before we get on top of it. Anybody has any questions, put in the comments. I don't know. I hope that helped a little bit, you guys. Not really a teacher. I just like to help out. Smash that like button, subscribe to my channel for more videos, you guys. Anybody has any questions, leave in the comments. You know the motto, you guys. Plan the trade, trade the plan. See you guys in the AM. Peace out.